Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Again, I'll just make a small simple report for you. What's that? And it would be advanced support. We are going to use a different calculated field in the reports. We're doing a sample for instead of advanced report. Oh, we're doing that. Got. And we're using all active users, active employees. Huh. Let's say we'll start from the simple thing. Like let's say first name legal first name, last legal last name. And we will go with the date of birth. Awesome. And we're going to test that. And I'm going to just test it first. See, we have all the names in a small alphabet. Like, not all like, but the first name is the capital and the rest is small. Oh, more case cutting. What we are going to plan like? Let's try to change it to the uppercase. Like everything will be uppercase. In order to do that, you go and edit the window. And then we go on this +1 sign. I'll copy the text. I'll go here and create the calculated field for reports. And I just write it like the legal name. Upper. And then I go to the functions. I go to the format text function. And I'll use the name like the legal first name. And I go and choose the option upper, lower or proper case. Let's say uppercase and click. Click on and click test. And now we see that this is the case. And now we are getting this case. And similarly, you move towards the lower case and you go with the case. I'm not going to touch all the cases and I will expect that you will do another 2 formats. Oh, now we have it in lower case. How do I remove it? How would I? Oh, I can just remove the field, can't I? You can remove the case field and you can also change it to the upper to lower case or something. It's not, I just like this, the calculator field. And this is the original number. It is just to show you like that we have both. Not a call. Now, if you want to, can get date of birth and first name, what you can go do. You can go on the plus side. You go on this and create calculated field again. And name plus date of birth. and you choose a function concatenate text. And you could can get text. Can get is to join two things together. I'll just search for the legal first name, and I'm going to do it with the date of birth. You can concatenate anything. Cool. Let's do it for date of birth high and click and test. Look at this. It's a first name and date of birth combination. Year of birth, sorry. Makes sense. How did? If I know you can't calculate it. But what if you want to space in between? Is I able to do? If I want to space between a RICO and 1986, how would I put a space in between that it's not joined together? Like that. If you go and edit here, and you open this thing in another field, again in a separate field or wherever, and go and edit this. And click one plus sign here and put like a space here. Space is like a space, single space, and click and done. And I'll go to the report again. And I'm going to test it again. Makes sense. It's pretty cool. Remember that you asked me that if you want to make something on this, what will happen? This is like the quickly fields we are talking about this. This was your first question on your first class probably. Now we can put the age here. To age is just a number. We can do the age too. Now I'm going to do format it. Data, but I wanted to do some format with a date. I'll go and I'll use the create concrete field here. I wanted to change the date from it. The date of birth from it. I'll put like a date of birth, see date at constant date. Format date is here, format date, format, and click. And put like an entry point, date of birth. And then I'll do the format. Do I need a year? I need a quarter, I need a month. I need what I have, most of the things available. And if not, I go to the format mask. And then I can mention like what I want. And I have like when I hover it on this, I'll find this information. If I need a full name, I need MMMMMM, and then what next? Day in years, D, and what else? And I need a week like week this. EE. And then I need a year that is 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4 years. And click. I got the case. Yes, but can you explain what E stands for informating? I'll do that again. Give me a second. Well, then you'll see that August 22 Friday. And 1986 with 0 and with 5. This is day. You have fixed August. I'll go again. I can edit this thing again. And you mentioned something date. You mentioned what is what E stands for, which E you are talking about. Let's see that E is I go and edit it. If over your mouse here, you can see that E is 10 for day in a week. And then 3 is Tuesday and 4 days in Tuesday like the 4. If you look at this one, 2, 3, 4 and this is a D file. Remove the D here. Now look at this. Everything is here mentioned. Month, date and then year. Is that correct? Yes, month, like the full name of month. A day, like the day of the week. Is that Tuesday, Wednesday or something? And then year. And if you put like the bigger D, it will bring a day in a year. And if you put like a small d, it will bring the day in a month. Whenever you hover your cursor on this thing, it will automatically appear. I would just say that you can do it on your own. And if you do not understand, you can ask me know what is about that. Awesome. Then we did a former date format text. Now we do the format. We go with create calculate field again to see that how to create a format number. I'm just putting like a age as I click. And I put like age here. Age is a number. And then you can format the number. Either you go with the zeros or how you are, you want it to do that. I'll just use this like a format numbers. And I'm clicking for that. And I'd go with the test. And you see that 35.MB MB for megabytes or something. But I just added it that as a number. Let's go back and edit our task. And I click here. I go and create calculate field again. And let's see what we have done far. We have tried to concat text. We have a do the format text. Format number, format date. Now what we are planning to do, that what we are going to convert. Not convert. Let's do it with the arithmetic calculation. Like how do you calculate or combine two things? What I'm going to do, I am going to click on this as a age as medical equation, and my plan is to 8 at age. Age is a number. We can only do this like an arithmetic equation on the numbers. You can't do it like on text or any other field other than numbers. I am going to do the age, and there is an operator like the Euler operator that I have, plus minus, multiply and divide. I'm going to add plus, and then I can add like the same age. Let's do the age plus age. This will be combined like W age, and what else is important? You have to return 0 on error, because sometimes when you are dividing something, it's probably not a field like something is wrong. It will not be it will go to infinite and equal to an error. If it's an added out, it's always better to do our return 0 on error, and we click it. We click. And we click on test. And now see that the age is 20, 35 and we have done multiple. I like to add 35 with the 35. This type of things normally happens in your calculation when you are making some calculations on the salary, on the different type of numbers or the person you are getting percentage. This type of things you can create. I go to edit again. I am starting from the easiest and I'll go to the test one. Got that you will be easily handle the things. Oh, I'll skip the bit for now. I go with the constant. There can be a date constant, date, text constant, or number of, and the reason is like we always need some constant things. We'll go with the one thing constant, that is whatever you choose. Should we go search for the text constant or date constant? Let's do a text constant. A text constant. I would like Kevin as a constant. For everything, it will be just added Kevin automatically for this field, and if I wanted to concatenate this number with something else, it will be coming up. It's just a constant value. And if you wanted to add like a original case, like this one, the last name, and you wanted to concatenate these things is possible. Normally, it is very important stuff when you are trying to add something like something especially for the integrations, or where people are just looking for a constant information. And just said little. If you look at this MB, this is constant. MB is a constant. I'm going to edit it again. Now text constant and number, date constant and number constant, you will look at yourself. Makes sense. And if you do not able to get it, we can check it tomorrow again. We'll go with the next step. This is a currency convert currency. And before converting currency, I'm just trying to bring base here. Base. And base we can see. Base currency that we can see that works there. And then I'll run it. And I'm going to run it first, like the whole report. We have normally asked this, and we have done other currencies to write. Yeah. Oh wait, is that? It's no, nothing can wait. This is the amount, and this is the base pay currency. Like this is a currency like there. What currency is this? Now I'm going to edit this report. And I'm going to add like a total base pay amount in USD, because my management, they wanted to see the data in USD only. I just copy this. I go to create a calculated field. And I am just saying that it is in USD. And I use convert currency. I use the source pays like it. Amount is a total base pay target currency code. I wanted to do it in USD. And I wanted to use as of date event, like what date we are talking about. I just say that average is not their data. Current effective data is better. Current effective data is today's date. Current, yep, current is different today. And I'm just saying that if it is 0, it is added. Then return 0. It's possible that not all the currencies were added like as a currency conversion. That's why it might get an added. If you look at this, this is exactly the same amount. Because USD, when you convert US to USD, it's always same. But let's see if we have a GBP or Euro. This is again the same. Don't you change it to USD? It seems like that this conversion, it's not existing in the system. What happens that we just can't use it? We cannot test it. Got it. I see. The only thing is we cannot test it on our system. Every test is current does exist, and the currency rate stamp is old. It's not today's date. The problem is like today's date does not exist. See, the data is old. Either we need to use this state or we can let it go. Go use that date as a possible. Oh, I don't know if we can change like a date here. Let's see. Let's see rate. Let's see if you can add the candidate. To see conversion rate, let's try to use this. Let's try to use average first. I'm just thinking that it's like we put average. Will it work? Do you know the function? People may write this thing. It's not. Let's see. Let's try to do that. Let's see. The currency is one. Now we did some conversion. No, I'm sorry, I don't have the clue why it's not converting. But I can validate from somewhere else and I'll show you tomorrow like how it can be changed. This is the way I did it. It should work. It's like I use it in production and in my tenants got it. There is something really small which is trying to done before. Understand? Let's do another one. Now we've done the arithmetic build, it can see convert to text. If there's a name text, like text with the numbers, you can convert it to the text. If not, you cannot done that. Counterweighted is just not for now date format. We don't do it now. Date differences. We want a date of birth and the high date difference. You are two dates. You want to get the difference. You cannot do it like with the numbers. Both should be the dates. Let's say that we have a high date of birth, which we know what would be the date of birth for any person, and high date. And you can see like in the numbers in years, in months, or in days. We wanted to do it in years and we wanted to return 0 if it is blank. When we do this and going to run it, it will find out the difference between how did and the date of birth. See, this is like the date of birth, like 29 years difference. Got. I see 29 difference, like that the years are 40 difference or 30 difference. This is a difference. It will click late. Let's do with the one more calculated field. I do not. These evaluate expressions, and this is like I'll do at the end, which are like it's slightly different. Now increment and decrement of date. Is that the date of like you want to add a date like 1 day or subtract 1 day from your day? I'll do like, I'll click the date of birth. And I want it to, you can add a year indeed of birth month in a date of birth or a day in the date of birth. And if you wanted to subtract it, you can put -1. If you want to add, you can put 1. And you can add in all three areas. Let's do it only 1. I just subtract 1 from the date of birth to see that words there. This is a 35 by 1971. My now is it 1971. See this date of birth and this date of birth. You can do it month, year, or whatever you want it to subtract the information. Oh, I see that it was a decrease of 1, but let's see. Because we spent add -1, the column name is incorrect. That's the point. That's what I put the name of the condition calculated field. Very got it. Cool. And can you increment today the same way? I think. Because it was like increment and decrement. If you put -1, it's a decrement. If you add 1, it will be increment. Understand. Then we go with the format date. Format number for increment document looker updated roll up. Let's wait it for now. A substring text. Now you want to find a substring of text, like something within the text. like you want you to break it. For example, if you have a full name, let's do it. Legal last name. And you want to put it from here. And you just want it from starting from the 2 characters. You just want that. It's a fixed position, is after a delimited fixed delimiter or between 2 numbers. I wanted to do it from the fixed position, like I want to just start after 2 characters. I'll put 2. Here and now, it will start from 2 till end. And if it is a name, I wanted to find out like some numbers. I wanted to do some management, I can do it from here. It's a login. And if you look at this, where is the field? Oh, wait a second. It seems like that we'd missed something. Is that I'm putting like the 10 numbers here. And now, if you see that it's coming up for this person, it should be a year ago. It should come as an year ago. It should not come as a special character. We are doing something wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you looked into that? Like the text we choose is not. It's a legal last name. It's the correct term which we are checking is wrong. I'll put like a legal last name. Not local the legal last name. Wait, what is my goal? Local is like the local scripts, like I'll show you. No, it's coming. No, I'll do this. I'll copy this. I'll go here. And if I'll go here on the actions, I go here on the personal data and it did few maintain names. If I get it is thing, this is the family name. And this is the local names. And this is a Western skip. The problem was not with the name or logic. The problem was the source we are picking up is not correct. I'll go and edit it again. And I'm going to create one more 3. What are the text length? What is the length of my field like the name? What is the field of that number? Like how many characters are there? I'm just getting the legal last name. I will be careful to pick up the name. And click and test. It's a Rico. Rico has 5 characters. Her legal last name. Sorry, legal last name. Okay has 3 characters. Okay is the last characters. Lastly, 5 length above. I assume this also works for legal first name as well. It will be worked for anything, any character. You can even put the date of birth here and it will bring up the count of this whole string. You give the string, it will count it, even a string of numbers as well. Anything. That's what date. What about date? What it counts for ashes or now? Let's do it. Let's do it. Date of birth, let's try to do it for the date of birth. Awesome. It does not bring the date of birth by default. You have to bring up like a date of birth, first convert to the text, and then you have to do something. Oh, over, I would do a case. Let's do the date of birth format and let's see what is in the date of birth and click. And date of birth, we have like this number like which we just formatted it. Correct? And click. And it will be checking the count of this number and this is 19. But if we just wanted this one, then you have to convert it into the format date and then you have to use it. Understood? Here I would stop for today's call to the fields. Thanks again. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.